Mom, can you hold this, please?
Okay, the ones, these big ones, need to go where there's holes. Does that make sense?
Put them up top so they don't fall and break.
I know, but there's no holes on top.
Yes. Meh.
My almost dropped.
I said meh. I said meh.
Okay. Where are you gonna put this one at?
Okay.
That one's laying too low. That's gonna fall.
Yeah, you don't let it, if it's sagging, don't put it there.
Where's this one gonna go? What? Oop. XD. Right here?
No, it has to be in a hole. Can it go here?
I don't know. That's where I last put it.
Just a little bit longer on them. Okay.
Where's the hooks? You put the hooks on?
Right
She
here.
got the hooks on the side, so you gotta take it off there on the side of the
Okay, Coach, well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby Manhattan, but we've got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Three quarters of the NFL season are complete. 1 word in our final month. We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't think so.
Is that good, Mom?
Yeah.
56. Must 56. Lady. Switch, double. Switch. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Tight dog. Exactly.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That appeared to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
The big ones stay in the front, Mama.
Don't put them in the back because no one's going to see them, baby girl.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here.
No, she still put it back there, babe.
The big ones.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. The 30. 10, 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards on the ground.
Get it.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Can I just test them to you and then you can try to place it on?
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Ty Montgomery. His 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yep, we just started.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The new ordinance now.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Check. 114. Single.
What? Why? Oh, because of the video call thing?
Bravo.
Why don't you have video
From the
calls?
38, Dalton. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's talk about issues.
Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short.
You start first because I don't know
Just
how
a
to start.
1-yard gain on the
So
play.
how
That'll
should
be
we
the
start
call to
the
the punt team.
music
And it's
video?
4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Might add a touch a little bit. All right, grease board, head, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Almost ready.
Lost princess. I'm joking. She was secretly a princess.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in a 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse
Someone
racing,
found
right?
out
Looks like they caught
she
a
was.
flyer out of the gate as they would.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency.
I want to be the horror person. I want to be the horror person. I want to be the horror
Going to be
person.
harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And that is incomplete. Showed up the arm
I don't
strength
know.
there,
Wait,
but to
do you
no
know how to
avail.
download
Second down.
music, though?
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had
had
anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Weird.
2nd and 10.
Oh,
Dalton
no,
once more.
I have
Gonna
to
throw
find out
deep for
how
the
to
end zone.
download music to do
And
that,
this is
but I
going to
can't
wind
do
up
that.
incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
Because
and now
unfortunately,
they
when I
face the
exit
3rd
out
down.
YouTube, I cannot
Certainly
listen
appears
to
that
the
they're going to
music
try and keep
that.
getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there.
No, I'll find a way to
I
download
think
it.
you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
No, I'll try to download. I'll try to download like a creepy voice. Okay.
37-yard line.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Okay, do it.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Say it again.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? You have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Tomorrow. How long have we had Earth and Royal High? Meh. Do you think Davinia will come back?
Oh my god.
Well, then what's gonna be the new, like, place? Cause it, do you think it will be the old one? Do you think it will be the old one where the beach was like there? Cause there was like a whole beach, like, it was like there for like 5 years
He
ago.
lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run. and just lost track, and it cost him.
Hey, team six.
To throw on second down is Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
But then what's going to be the new realm after Christmas is over?
Yo, ladies. Hey, tight down. There you go. 55, come on, God, 55.
Oh yeah, might be the apartments.
Check, 55 to mine. Check, 55 to mine.
A first down throw.
I need to use
Darnold. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Anu on the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Yes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a throw here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. And Eifert. First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Dalton to his big target, Eifert, for the Cincinnati first. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. So Dalton now, 20. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 33 yards that time.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Bullock good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
We have so much ornaments. Yes, wanna see? Yes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
All my ornaments right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What? 58, right over there.
from the gun.
Oh, you're kidding me with this bullshit, fucking tip bullshit.
Picked up by Sean Williams. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Alright, I'm sending you all the ornaments that we have. No.
He's checking.
Like, all the ornaments are, like, laid out.
1st and 10 for Dalton. And this is Shepard on the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Andy Dalton now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
My mom doesn't want them to be near each other. Like the same types near each other. Or
out of the gun, it's Dalton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Okay.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 is going to line up 2nd and 10.
There's much more that you didn't see.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I don't want to show you the tree yet.
Okay.
7-7, our score after 1.
Taking the break of the tree. So I'm gonna play Roblox. Just join me.
Now Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch the slant. Motion.
Just keep your outfit because we need to record anyways.
Regular. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Hands up.
Dalton here from the gun. Got his man, it's Eifert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
No one's at the fountain.
Larry. 93, 52, 93, 44. There you go. 57 to Mike. Coming to you. Hey, check Mike 57. Be a long day for you.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Yeah. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Faking the give, Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Check 41.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Fuck me, dude.
There. Now it's 4th down. Not
Fucking
much going on this
bullshit,
drive. Looks
dude.
like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Fucking bullshit interceptions. Bullshit fucking interceptions.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Dalton, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Alexa,
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Hey, Charlie. Back two. I don't think you got it, son. Yeah, watch this. Check 52's the moment.
3rd down from the gun. Dalton. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And DP goes into
Man,
Jets
dude,
territory
don't fucking
before
fall
being
for this
taken
bullshit,
down.
dude.
A lot of running backs in the passing
My
game,
fucking
they
quarters
just
are
use
faster
the
than
kick
these
it down
fucking
to them or
receivers,
maybe
dude.
dump-off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
They go 368. Hey, 2.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Where's 52? 152. 52's the line. Here we go.
Now on 2nd and 16. Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. Now the ball comes loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Switch. Jump.
Operating from the gun. Dalton. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And Bullock will put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's got room. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Check 24. Shoot. Check. Lucky.
They run from the shotgun with Washington. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, Delta. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Mike, 55. Right there.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run with Montgomery. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Jim. Check the hot read. Switch.
They try again with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And that one was relatively
Oh, what did I
easy to see.
do?
Notice that from up
Stupid.
here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, here's another 2nd and goal from the 5 now.
Get that ball. 49. Check 49. Under 10. 10. 36.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They come out here in the eye. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Christian Hackenberg, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
I'm done eating.
He's going. We got double up.
No.
Hey, Mike 52. Hey, 368. Here we go, Cam. Watch twins.
I don't know.
No, check that. X3. 218, chopper. Check nickel.
Nixon will try the right side. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offensive backfield has been something else in this game.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Another try after the first down sack. Dalton. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
368. Hey, exit. Watch the curve. Watch the safety creep. Hey.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He's going to air one out. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will bring this back out to midfield.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Washington. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Let him know. Let him know. Mike 41. Hey, Steve 6. Come on,
On 1st down, Darnold. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
What you got, Heavy? you got, Hammy? Lady, give me something. It's that.
Washington now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it. Ready? Check 1, 3. Ringo, Ringo. Ringo, Ringo. Slam, slam, slam. Check, lady.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Mike, outside. Right there, in the middle, 55. Here we go, here we go. Check, what's that?
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of 1 yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
You got tight right there. Quick dash. Go, go. Tight dog, tight dog.
And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
52's a Mike. Watch Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty
And Dalton to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Catanzaro now for the extra point.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, Are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Andy Dalton now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Dalton dumps it off to Mixon, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins.
And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Watch that lady. Watch out. Check. Kill.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Safety's creeping. Red 80.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
52, 93, 44. There we go. Easy.
Now Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrone Crawford. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Operating from the gun, Dalton. And the pressure gets to him again. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Going up, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. To throw here, Dalton, flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No 1st down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go. Hey, Charlie. 57. Here we go.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton, he'll let this go for the end zone. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Montgomery. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's checking. Crash. Alert 3.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On 1st, here's Washington. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees, And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Now Montgomery. Montgomery a first down and then some. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Well, they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Darnold on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Can you put the party on? Okay. Alexa, stop. Yeah. On Netflix. I always watch it here. Steak is good. It's delicious. Yeah.
Do we have any of the, you know what you hang the pictures with?
You mean hooks?
No.
I think there's some on top of my TV.
I didn't see it there.
You didn't see on top of my TV?
Mm-mm. Oh, is that it on the floor? Did someone take it out of the trash?
Yeah, I did. Why are you throwing that away?
Because I didn't like it.
It doesn't matter. You can paint over it. The hell?
The hell?
A waste of money. That you don't have. Alexa, what time is it?
What time is it? Alexa, what time is it?